little bit of canyon carving in the morning. But before we go on the canyon, we need to top off with some 85. We're heading out to one of my favorite places to go and drive canyon roads and get breakfast this morning. And I'm not alone. I have a special guest for today's episode. Someone you haven't seen in years. In 3 years. Hasn't been 3 years. It's been probably a few videos.
It's been like 50 million videos. It's me, guys. I'm back. I'm back to stay.
I'm gonna do my best not to make you sick. The moment she saw that I had the GoPro on the inside of the window, she was like, oh no.
No, it's even if he doesn't have cameras, I know he's whipping it on these back roads.
This is the best.
These are the best back roads.
This is what this car is made for. But we're not alone. Oh, a 997 in the wild.
Filled up yet or what?
Dude, are you gonna make that dip?
Probably not. Probably not.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
I'm kind of nervous.
I was like, why are we going in here? And I can't believe we didn't get gas before we left.
I needed E85. I needed to top off. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the best way out of here, and you follow. Oh no. I know the BRZ will be fine, but I really don't think Kevin's gonna make this.
Here, I'll film him scrape so everyone can see.
Oh!
Come on.
We almost scraped. We almost just.
Almost.
We gotta go out this way. We gotta go out this way. We gotta go out this way. Don't go that way, Kev. Don't go that way. We'll go.
Oh, why didn't we go this way to begin with?
Oh, this guy's filming Kevin. Oh, now Kevin's scraping. Kevin, no! No! He's backing out. He's backing out. Oh, he's doing it again. He's committing. Oh, no. Oh, he...
Go, go. Get it.
Did you crunch?
Oh,
I touched a little bit, so I backed out. Did you make it?
I hit a little bit, and the guy was like, "Whoa!" And so I backed up, and then I did. Like, the second time we got it.
Oh.
Brutal.
Brutal.
Calling all my fellow JDM nerds out there, the guys that like to collect all the rare stuff. Stuff like old school OG HKS fuel rails, or maybe some real OG VCAM HKS for your 4G, or even some authentic ARC parts, or even some OG Mines parts for your car. Well, I'm done gatekeeping where I get all these rare parts that are impossible to find. And it's where I've been stacking all my parts for my 34 and Evo 5, and you guys can thank today's video sponsor, Zen Market, because that's where I get everything from. Now, if you've ever tried to buy any of these parts from Japan, you've probably visited websites like Yahoo Auction, but when you do that, it's difficult to understand. Us American nerds have a hard time navigating these Japanese websites, not only because of the language difference, but there's all this shipping information and Japanese additives you need, and all that's done because now we have Zen Market. Zen Market is a proxy shopping service that helps you buy and ship goods directly from Japanese websites. And because they're a proxy, you're shopping on websites like Yahoo Auctions, Amazon Japan, and all of those other places, but when you buy it through the proxy of Zen Market, it configures everything for you. So you're still buying from them, but it just makes the buying process 10 times easier. Zen Market is integrated with other shopping platforms from Japan. They have Amazon Japan, Yahoo Auctions, all of those websites, and 10,000 other shopping platforms are all integrated through the proxy of Zen Market. So the process is way easier to use and order from. Zen Market also has benefits like free 60 days of storage. They also provide 19 different languages and great customer service. And they even have a loyalty program where you can earn balance credits and up to 1% cash back. So the cat's out of the bag. The next time you're looking for HKS oil caps, Nismo oil caps, ARC parts, literally anything, use Zen Market and it'll make it way easier. And if you guys use code TJ, you can get a free sign-up bonus worth up to 1,000 Zen points. So with the sign-up bonus, you'll earn 1,000 yen off of your next international shipping fee. On me. Thank you, Zen Market, for sponsoring today's video and being responsible for all these rare OG parts. Us JDM nerds appreciate you. Let's get back to today's video.
Sabrina and I's first date ever was right here on the left about 8 years ago. Around that time, I had Miley when she was sparkly red, and I drove these exact roads, and Sabrina did not like it.
Well, I did not like it.
You were so confused.
Oh, wow. Oh!
Dude, this thing on the back roads is so good. like a chicane switchback with off camber on both sides. It's so good. Put the beers in sport mode. It is so fast.
It's really fast.
It is so fast. I'm like pedaling it.
Why is it so fast?
It's the turbo! Oh, this is also a good part. Kevin slowing down.
Kevin, what the heck?
I just got Kevin sandbagging in the back
That's terrible.
There's no one behind him.
Didn't know I was signing up for Whiplash when I woke up at 8 a.m. this morning for this.
Yeah! Oh, it's so fun.
So good to see you finally drive your cars.
Okay. How are you gonna do it like that?
Guys, that's a little inside joke that TJ and I have. So a lot of you guys like to go, TJ, you never drive your cars, but like, guys, you gotta remember we're not filming all the time. We drive them all the time.
Drive them every day.
We do drive them every day, but not on roads like this.
First thing I want to check, we scraped the underside, not the actual lip. We are safe. BRZ is safe. Thank you. We're gonna get to something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and that's driving Kevin's 997. So I'm gonna take my stuff out of the BRZ, my GoPro and stuff. I'm gonna switch cars and drive Kevin's 997.
I'm gonna drive this home.
Sabrina's not driving
Just kidding.
this home.
It wouldn't be
You could. You're good at driving stick. You could drive this car home, but she gets a little bit nervous.
You guys, one of you
Yeah,
guys
at the
is
same
gonna win
time,
this,
we're literally
I
at
don't wanna
breakfast,
ruin it.
and she's like looking at West Coast exotic cars, and there's a 992 GT3 Ruby Star in mail. She's like, oh, should I get this? I'm like, no. But yeah.
Actually, he said, yeah.
You should have got it.
Join the P Club.
I think it'd be cool. All right, I'm putting Nate in the front seat of this car.
And that's go, Tomato.
Be careful.
What up?
She's scary fast.
I'm excited.
Also, I'm not gonna throw an ad in your guys' face, but there is like 6 days left to enter to win the BRZ. So if you did want to get a chance to enter, now's the time to do it. So if you guys didn't see the video, I'm sure you did. This is Kevin's 997 C2S. We did a full transformation in one video, essentially coilovers, wheels, tires, exhaust, header,
Infotainment.
steering wheel, a short shifter, which was in the clips video,
Yes.
and
Headlights
I've
and taillights.
headlights and taillights, and I've never gotten to drive it.
You haven't. Dude, we were ripping it up here and it feels good.
We have the steering wheel from my 991.2 GT3 RS. Kevin put a short shifter in, which feels great. Has a new PCM unit.
Am I gonna look fish-eyed in this?
Probably. It's probably gonna be a little bit goofy looking. So I'm such a fan of these cars because it's a really good alternative to not buying a GT3. GT3s literally go for like $120,000, $130,000. In this car, although it's not cheap, they come around $50,000 when it's like a decent mileage, good spec, well kept, and this car has all the mods that I'd want to do to it. It's about 350, 360 wheel currently without a tune. I'm excited. Have you enjoyed it so far as the car? Because you sold your BMW.
I did, so I've been driving it every day.
And you've been enjoying your experience.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the only
You
thing
don't
is,
regret it? Because like it's kind of like
It's I would say it's a little rougher, but it's more raw. Like the BMW was so smooth, very fast, but you know, I don't know. I mean, there's a reason why everyone's like 997 is my favorite era. 997, they're so analog, and everywhere I go, people are like, damn, that's my favorite generation. And there's got to be a reason to it, and I've been feeling it out.
Kevin kind of bought one without really ever driving one. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely 360 wheel.
Yeah.
But
So fun.
it feels amazing. Okay, here's a good turn. All right, film forward, film forward.
I don't know if there's anything you can really say about that.
Damn.
And the exhaust just makes it feel like you're going so fast. But it feels so good.
Wow. So what's really nice is that the fact that it only makes like 350 wheel right now.
You use all of it.
You use all of it, which I find that driving a car that you're using all the horsepower is better than having a car that you have to be like really careful with throttle on canyon roads. I feel like if you were on a track, you might be like, oh, I really want more horsepower, which is where the GT3 would really come into play. But on a normal day-to-day car through the canyons, it's the perfect amount of power. And how good of a job the car does through uneven surfaces while going through corners is amazing. The brakes are pretty good.
They're pretty good.
They're a little soft, but they're very predictable, especially when getting late on brake. The heel toe placement on these pedals, I really like them a lot.
I do like it too.
That's one thing I nitpick with cars a lot, is if I can't really get a good like heel.
Oh, for sure.
And the turn-in's really good. I feel like with your alignment, you could probably get a little bit more aggressive.
I think you have to get the GT3 lower arm to get that extra camber.
Yeah, like there's not too much play in the wheel, but when you're at speed, you can, it reminds me a lot of my 991, where the front is very direct.
It is.
Like when you ask it to dive in, it goes without hesitation. And once it sets,
you just fly around the corner.
It's so good.
It does. I mean, my favorite is when you heel toe, the rev just pops up really fast, and then the exhaust, it just like this, I saw this like huge trumpet noise. I don't know, it's just really fun. It's just a really enjoyable car. God. It is so much scarier as a passenger.
Oh man, it makes me want the GT3 so damn bad.
It's a really good car. And like, you can find these for not a ridiculous price.
I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some, I don't know. For a C2S manual, the cheapest I've really seen is like 40. But that could be like pretty clapped out, or it's like that full tan interior like you
the color is just really hard.
The color.
I mean, I guess that's why it took me like 2 to 3 months to find the right spec that I really wanted. But if you find the right spec, man, I wouldn't let it go.
Okay, so now that you've owned this now for like a month, in this state, what is something that you're like, I want to change this, or I wish I had this?
I don't know. It's really hard to say.
Seats were one of them you were kind of talking about.
Oh, I did talk about the seats, yes. I mean, but that's more of like things you want to do. I mean, are you talking about like a necessary thing that I do not have in this thing and I cannot get? I don't know. It has everything you need. Especially with the PCCM, Apple CarPlay, that brings this thing to like the modern age. Like the new, like you can't ask for any more. Yeah. And then I put a backup camera, so that's all good too. I mean, I guess you could talk about just like adding a little bit more ponies.
Yeah, I think you getting a tune is super necessary. I would, because you're doing more street driving than obviously canyon or track.
For sure.
Like it's pretty, like when you're on those canyon roads, 350 is more than enough, but you're not doing that nearly the amount of time that you're driving on the street. So
no, not at all.
For that reason, I would definitely like just bump the power up with the tune. Would you recommend 997 C2S for someone who's looking for a daily driver? Let's call it at the $45,000 price range. Would you recommend this to the next guy?
Oh, 100%.
Really?
Like I said, it's such a raw feeling, like so connected.
Because you went back, the BMW you had was like a 2016, 2017. You went back like 10 years.
Yup. I mean, I guess the only thing I haven't, like I hadn't had it long enough where I've been in a situation where I needed a lot of space.
Yeah.
Because like the BMW, you could drop the seats, you could carry people. But now it's like, oh, sorry, you gotta take a different car, whatever. But I haven't had a situation where I'm like, damn, like I would really need the BMW right now. Even though I love that car to death. It was so fast, made all the right noises, and 5-seater with foldable seats. Like it did everything absolutely amazing, and I will forever miss that car. This car, I have no complaints and kind of like no regrets getting. With the amount of cars you've driven.
That's the thing though, the amount of cars that I've driven.
Yes.
I have a really good sense of what I like, what I don't
this car does a lot of things that a lot of cars don't do. Like, I don't say, this car's not like the best at any category, but it's like second or third in every category.
Yeah, it's a really good all-around car.
Maybe except for speed, it's probably last place in speed. But the second place in every other category, and probably has some first places, honestly, like just car feel and balance is probably first place. That to me like trumps a bunch of stuff.
Right.
Like,
I'm still, yeah, I mean, I would say I'm still really new to this entire world. So I would say like my take is that I absolutely love it. And I'm still learning everything about it. So your take is like very analytical, I would say. Because I would say, oh my God.
After driving that, it again, this reaffirms all of my obsession with the 997 platform and makes me really want a GT3. We were looking it up on the way here too, and a GT3 makes 415 horsepower,
Yeah.
and with an intake plenum, a throttle body, and a tune.
Blows the giveaway car.
Boom! This car can make close to 400 horsepower, which is pretty incredible.
So the only thing is like it doesn't like go all the way to 9,000, but 7,000 is all you need, so you can make a little baby GT3.
Well, I'm glad you still like it. I
absolutely love it.
I rate this car very, 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 very high. And now it is the perfect time of day for a nice car wash.
A rattler!
Hey, I accidentally ran over a snake the other day and I was driving down the driveway and I noticed it the next morning and it was a rattlesnake.
You wanna know what's grody is maggots are already in its head. You can like watch when I put it down, you can see its head.
No, put it down, don't put it down. Let me see it. I actually like snakes. You don't like snakes, which I'm surprised you're holding that right now.
Well, it's dead.
Look at its head, we should chop it off and make it a keychain.
He's as flat as can be.
I'm actually a big, I used to
We
have a
should
snake.
put this in somebody's hunting co-order. Surprise!
Just a venomous snake that can kill him.
It's really
If you're gonna dispose of it, just put it in the trash can, 'cause I don't want the dogs eating that and then just ingesting poison. Yeah, don't do that. I don't want them to eat that.
Okay, sorry for having fun.
Guys, Nate's car is for sale. Anyone is interested in buying a WRX.
20K.
20K, it's a good deal. I don't know the prices on WRXs. I don't know if
I
it's a
don't
good
know.
thing.
It's got a bunch of parts on it. It's got some Cobb stuff. It's got all the Subaru mods.
Nate hasn't listed it yet, but it is going to be for sale. He really wants to get a Raptor. Who knows? Maybe he'll get a 997.
Old Gen 2 Rappy.
I doubt it. He's a Raptor guy.
Get a Macan.
I'm going to wash this car. It's been dirty for a very long time.
Are you really gonna wash a car right now?
It's the perfect time of day. Okay, well, I just lied to you guys. Apparently, our hose broke. Both of our hoses broke. They got holes in them, so now we have no... Darn it! I was looking forward to getting a good wash, some therapeutic wash. All right, actually, in spirit of getting this car washed, we're just gonna go drive to a self-wash so we can get one done. And I'm just gonna take the 34. This car is dirty, and the midnight purple when it's dirty, it's just so noticeable because this car is such a dark color and it's so close to just looking like black paint. When it's dirty, it's so noticeable. And honestly, I drive this car probably more than any of my other cars. Which, going back on what Sprint has said today, that I never drive my cars. I do, I just guess I don't really film it as much as you guys want me to. I don't know. But I drive this car the most, so let's go get a car wash and see what this is all about. Apparently it's like a self-wash, but it's like touchless. I made Kevin promise on that, so I don't know. We'll suss it out together. Damn, Kev! That thing is so loud! Oh my god! I will say that out of, I think, all of my cars, this is the best sounding out of all of them. Something about having this twin turbo setup gives you the best turbo noises. Damn, we're mobbing deep right now. Look, there's like a small layer dust. You can see how hazy it is right there? That's what we're gonna get rid of today. Huh?
I can go last. I'll get behind Sabrina.
You wanna go last?
Well,
Someone stuck a quarter inside the credit card slot so
Yeah,
you can't
what a-
use it.
what a buffoon.
Someone ruined it. So now this one's just sitting wide open and can't even pay for it. Okay, can confirm this is a touchless wash. And before anyone says anything, I'm just doing this to make it look a little bit nicer. This isn't gonna get as detailed and as clean as I'd like it. I think we can all agree with that, but something is better than nothing. So we're gonna do this and then we'll wipe it off when we get home. I just can't stand this car with a bunch of dust on it. It drives me nuts. Working at the car wash. Yeah, 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 yeah. I paid for the $12 wash. Gets you a little bit nice. I don't know if that's all BS. Maybe they use nicer soap. Does anyone know? Is it really worth it to pay for the extra couple bucks for the nicer wash of these things? Who knows? One of my dreams is to open up a car wash. I've wanted to do it for so long. I've looked into it. It's hard in California. There's a lot of legal regulations of just disposal of water and this or that, but maybe one day I will have one. All things considered, that wash did a pretty decent job. I was trying to speed a little home so we could kind of get all this off. I'm just gonna get some quick detailer, hit it down over a couple of the spots that I see. But I mean, as you can see, when there's no dust on it, the thing just explodes with color. Oh, truly, literally the best car. I just can't get over this car ever. And then it goes dark purple to black. So rad. My baby's all cleaned up. So, yes, you and my GTR all cleaned up. Sabrina's car, all cleaned up. Kevin's car, all cleaned up. Nate's car, ladies and gentlemen, Nate was was supposed to be part of the big squad and keeping his car clean, but apparently he doesn't want this thing to sell. So he wants to keep it not iced up. So sorry for losing the competition, Nate. Looks like you have been the winner of this losing competition. You are the winner of the losing competition. That is you, Nathaniel Marriott.
I washed it yesterday. It's probably cleaner than any car here.
Well, with the results of the loser competition, with the winner being Nate, we are done with today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go buy a 997 GT3 right after this video. Just kidding, no I'm not. Maybe I will. Let me leave a comment down below and tell me if I should do it or not. I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I have a weird history with the GT3. We have them, really got rid of it. I felt so sad. I don't know. 6 days left to enter to win the BRZ. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, tell me down below, leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, and keep moving forward.